Hello, this is Nicholas with the Backyard TARDIS here with another review. This time I'm reviewing the audiobook Sinful, The Devil's Breath. And this is a Tony Fortune Las Vegas mystery. It's written by Maxwell Cambridge, which is an author pseudonym name for Matthew Kadish for his mystery line. Which is Matthew Kadish of the Salty Nerd Podcast, part of the Red 5 Network. The reader is Ray's David, the same one he had do the Brooke and Behringer book, and does a really good job here with this. I think he's really in line for kind of the noir type feel to it, even though it is a more modern take. And this book is really good, a really good mystery. I like how it takes this guy isn't a detective. He's a concierge detective, or which is more like a fixer than a detective, but he kind of finds out what really happened and how to spin the story, and sometimes even fudge the story. But they paint that this guy is not a good man, and that the opening thing when he kind of describes himself, that he's, Las Vegas is the city of sinners, and he's the biggest sinner of them all. But this latest case has driven him to do something he never wanted to be, and that is a good man. And so that really captivates you in, and it really just has some good mystery elements of how it all takes place. A lot of good research. Kadish is a Vegas local. Some of his co-hosts work at the casinos, so he had a lot of insider info there. But to me, very believable that some of this backroom stuff of how they bail out these high rollers out of their mistakes definitely seems plausible to me. I truly enjoyed this book. Now, I will say, I am a bit prude. I have my faith and my values, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. Probably most of my listeners are not as sensitive as I am to sexual stuff, and that being overly sexualized in media. I will say chapter 2 was a bit much for me. Chapter 2 really kind of went into a bedroom scene, and for a brief moment I was like, no, but then it caught me at the end, got me back into that, and the rest of the book is not like that. But just a fair warning for my fellow Christian viewers that chapter 2 is a bit graphic. I started thinking that this was a different kind of novel than what I originally thought. But the book overall just really good at showing just how a lot of the behind the scenes stuff operates, and then the mystery of how did this person get past security, do all this, and wind up in his room covered in blood. And really, when it all unravels, because you can tell throughout it, the guy's innocent. And the main character is like, the guy's innocent. And every bit of law enforcement, everybody around them is like, the guy is guilty as sin. And because all the evidence was so damning against him. And it just was a big surprise how they worked it out, how well it was crafted. Kadish has done it again. Really showed his prowess as a writer. So if you're a fan of mysteries, definitely give this book a listen. Like I said, it's a fun read. It's a interesting point to see from the character's point of view. It's not the he's not Columbo. He's not he's like a con man almost. He's a person who knows a guy, and has all the connections and works through that. And so he goes at it from a very different angle that most people go through when they're solving mysteries. And so I enjoyed that. Anyways, that's just my brief review of Sinful, the Devil's Breath. If you've listened to it or read it, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And once again, I definitely recommend this book. Have a good day.